Before we would have manual skids, you turn valves. Now I go up to a computer and I go boop, 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 you know, and I punch buttons, and yeah, I might open some valves, but mainly the thing kind of runs on its own. And I watch chromatograms, and, you know, I like it. I do like purification. It's a lot slower than cell culture. It's not as fast-paced, but less goes wrong usually, too. I brought this because I wanted to show you. It's really hard. I know in school I worked with a lot of little equipment, and then I got to biotech, and all of a sudden I see these 2,000-liter reactors, and I'm like, oh my gosh. All of that ends up into this little vial. It's kind of amazing when you think about it. So 2,000 liters, 5,000 liters, 15 liters of product end up in about 1,000 of these little vials, and that's what you get. It's kind of hard to imagine that until you actually see it. My company also actually makes these vials. We don't contract that out. And it turns into a powdered form, and they actually put water for injection inside of it, and they're gowned up like a bunch of Intel men. And it's the whole process in itself. I also do scheduling. That's the other thing. That's my new job. I had volunteered to do scheduling. So I do production scheduling now, too. I utilize a program called Infor. And a lot of it, the Infor can try to predict like what time they're going to do a split, what time we're going to do maybe a knock. I also, as a documentation person, I use this program we call eDocs. We don't write SOPs anymore on paper. We do them on the computer, and you can track how long someone's had this SOP to approve it. I've done validation, because we are a clinical manufacturing plant. We do have commercial products. Most of our commercial products we send down to RTP, Research Triangle Park, which is in North Carolina. We don't do a lot of commercial where I am. We do some. If we're going to have a low stockpile, maybe. But right now, we're doing about 4 clinical trial drugs. I'm bringing one back hopefully next month, and there's going to be some more down the pipeline from what I understand. I like that because it's changing all the time. It's never the same thing twice. I worked in commercial manufacturing, and I did like it to a point because you know what you're going to do. You know when you come in on Thursday, you're going to do this. And you know when you come in on Saturday, you're going to do this. And I did like that. But I also like the change of the clinical manufacturing. And I love my job. I could have moved on. I could have done other things, QA. But I like what I do, and that's why I've been there for 10 years. I'm trying to think of what else there is about manufacturing. I guess that's it.
Do you have to do research and development there?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, down the street. We have 10 buildings in my campus. We call it a campus, 10 buildings. And Bio 1, Bio 2, Bio 3, they're all named that. And we have research development there. That's our headquarters, our corporate headquarters, because we also have plants in Switzerland, Japan, Canada, a couple of other internationals. Some girl I know just went down to Denmark to work. So we have them all over the place. But our corporate headquarters are in Cambridge. We have research and development, marketing, sales. There's a whole bunch of different MS, manufacturing science groups, QA, QC. People don't even know that exist are over there. Also, all the commute. I live in Dover. So I drive about an hour and a half. But my schedule is a little bit different. I work 12-hour shifts. That's the other reason why I love manufacturing. I work 2 days one week, 5 days the next. So I have every other 3-day weekend off. Holidays, yep, you have to work them in manufacturing. You can't take the holiday off. I mean, if it's available, if a lot of people are working, you can. But don't go in there thinking you're not going to work a holiday because you are. But I get triple time and a half, so I'm not going to complain. I love working Thanksgiving. I love working Christmas. You know, we fight over it. You know, but the schedule, that's the main reason why I'm there. I have 4 kids. I'm going to school. I'm getting my master's in business administration. I'm taking my LSAT this February. I'm hoping to get in to be a patent lawyer, which this class will help. A 2-year biotech degree qualifies you to take the patent bar exam if you get your master's, well, your bachelor's. So there is something further on down the line.